want to start this video off by saying I'm glad that we have NIL. I'm glad that we have collectives. I'm glad athletes are being paid. I'm glad that they are able to make money while they're actually benefiting these universities by, their experience and things they have. I have noticed a trend though that I've seen coming. And so I just wanted to officially go on record and say, I believe I would be a great person for a GM role in college sports, because here's the thing. I know it's coming. I know eventually there's going to have to be GMs in college football. And I just wanted to go on record and publicly say, I will gladly accept a GM role at any university to help them with the whole collectives, NIL, and things like that. Also, I want to say, I know that there is a difference between NIL and collectives. NIL, name, image, and likeness. That's what you get by being like who you are, by using your name and stuff like that. Got it. I think the GMs are going to be needed for the collectives because there's not any rules currently on collectives right now. There's not anybody really managing them. There's nobody to make sure that what they're doing is good. And I'm not talking about from the collective side of the deal. I'm talking about the athlete side of the deal. Who is protecting athletes right now? Who is making sure that athletes are not being taken advantage of by people with a ton of money? I know that if you're a freshman, you probably come in and you get a certain package or whatever. Who's negotiating that package? Who's making sure that these people aren't taking care of these student athletes? And that is why I think we are going to need a GM. We're going to need a GM, somebody that can manage money. We're going to need a GM to make sure that our players, because I'm going to have the job, that players are taken care of, that they're being treated fairly, that somebody is looking out for them. I also just want to say that I think this will help with keeping family members and cousins and brothers and moms and sisters and all those people out of these athletes' business, because there is somebody that they will be able to work with that will make sure contractually all the things are correct. I totally realize that GMs are usually for professional sports. I got it. But with the money that's being made with some of these athletes, who's protecting them? Who is the governing body, or who are the people, or who is the person that is actually making sure these athletes aren't getting taken advantage of? The collectives have the money, got it. But who is making sure these athletes are okay? What is in place to make sure they're good? So insert a GM. I think I would be perfect for that role. I think I would be perfect for figuring out who we need, who we want to pay, who's worth what the market is saying. I am signing up to be the first person that is hired for a college football GM. I honestly think it needs to happen immediately. A lot of people are going to say, well, this isn't the NFL. This isn't, baseball. I got it. I think it's a huge mistake that we don't just evolve and start treating athletes as if they are professionals, especially in football. There's so much money being thrown around for these athletes that are playing football. Why not get control of it? Why not implement GMs at the University of Texas, the University of Michigan, Iowa State, University of Michigan? Why not make this step and just put it in place and just go ahead and beat the system in a way? Why don't we give collectives people they have to talk to? Why are we not just rolling out a job that is specifically speaks to the heart of the matter? It's happening. Student athletes are getting paid. All the coaches are whining about it. You have Nick Saban whining and complaining that these kids want more. They want more attention. It's not good enough anymore that I can just say, hey, I'm Nick Saban and this is Alabama. Please come, right? These athletes want more. They know they're worth more, so they are asking for more. So what better way than to have a general manager of college football at these universities that can afford it? And why not me? I would be perfect for the role. I would be absolutely perfect for the role. For those of you that don't know, my actual dream job would be being an NFL GM. So this isn't far off. Why don't we just implement GMs in college football? Why don't we? What's wrong with that? What would happen if we did? Why not? Let's make a role. Let's pay them a good amount of money, and let's see if they can go be the in-between man. They can be the person that talks to the head coach, that kind of lets the head coach know, hey, this guy is going to be this amount, or this guy is going to be this amount. Let's just do it. It's happening anyway. So let's give a centralized person, let's make these collectives sign some type of contract, or let's get a wrangle on what's happening so that we can stop saying like the collectives are taking care of kids or kids are let's just fix it. Let's be our own solution and let's implement GMs in college football. And I am signing up for it. So if you want me to be your GM, any university, reach out to me. We can make this position the first of its kind. I will gladly accept the role because I think it's missing. But seriously, NIL and collectives are not going away. It's not going to happen. They fought too hard for it to get here. It is here. So now that it's here, how can we make this better? How can we build on this and make this something that is great for these student athletes and something that's great for the universities and even something that's great for the collectives, and just make it make more sense and make it a better thing for everybody around and make it safe and give these student athletes awareness to what's happening and how we can make things better for them. Why not? Why are we not doing this? What is the worst that can happen?